there you have it. It's not holding if it's gear, so go ahead and buy as much gear as you want. Now, jokes aside, I got it again, the gas, and I just bought another camera. This is the Nikon FM. It's an SLR camera from the SLR era. Actually, it's a very old camera that I literally love, not only because it's a film camera and I have a few of them up there, but the fact that this is also a black paint camera, and it does have, let me see if you can see, a little bit of brassing already. So underneath is brass. It's gonna look very good when the paint is gonna go off. And it's also a good camera from what I've heard. To be honest, I never used the FM, I used the FM2. But too much talking, it's not about this camera today. We're gonna talk about this camera and other SLR cameras in a different video. Today we're talking about image quality on the Sony RX1 that I promised you I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make a video about it. It's not easy to make these kind of videos, especially with the YouTube compression, but I hope you're gonna get what I meant with this lens and the sensor and how good these two together are. Hopefully you're gonna see them and realize that I wasn't lying to you. Hopefully, I mean, you guys are the ones who decide. So without further ado, and without making this intro too long, the video is gonna be long anyway, and I will hope you're gonna watch it fully. Let's jump into Lightroom, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, and you're gonna see probably my favorite photo, at least this year. One of the most amazing photos I've took, and I'm surprised that I did with a point and shoot camera. So Lightroom it is. All right, guys, so we're here in Lightroom, and like I said, I'm going to show you a few photos. There are many here. There are 94 photos. These kind of videos basically tell you the story about the camera that we are talking about. So let's start with one of the photos that I took. I think this one was one of the first photos that I shot with this camera, and I wanted to see how good the macro mode literally is. And you can tell there is tons and tons of sharpness, and this one has been shot at 2.5, which basically it's a mistake when you're shooting macros, but I wanted to see pinpointing how good this lens and how good the sensor is in terms of macro and close-up images, and it is pretty good. It's super sharp. You can tell right here in the middle, you can see any and every single of these little hairs on the dandelion fluffs or whatever they're called. Pretty good. So I am happy with that, and the colors are not bad at all. This is my wife inside, and on this one you can basically tell the quality of the grain. This is a 6400 ISO photo, f2, and 1/2 thousandths of a second. I just want to grab the whole. They will probably shoot it around 1/400 or 500 of a second, but she was washing some blackberries or blueberries, and I wanted to grab the image and make sure that it's not me who basically messes up with the sharpness in the photo. You can tell the colors are not fading off, even right here. That's why I took the photo, because she had this beautiful rainbowy short, and they're all colors everywhere. Everything is true to life. Let's see the next one. Same thing. Right behind her are all the magnets from all the travels that we have. You can tell that the sharpness is good. This one is 6400 as well. I love the colors, and I love the way this camera renders colors, and though it's the old style colors that Sony used to have on their old sensors, I was still able to tweak it a little bit, and I also created a few presets that some work, some don't, but I love them. This is Volvia that I was trying to tweak for Sony. This one was made just for like sunset photos. When you pop that orange a little bit, it doesn't work for inside. This one is an Eterna and it's a little bit muted, you can tell, but I do love the way it looks. And this is a chrome. It's not actually a chrome, but still a little bit muted, and that chrome effect that Fujifilm gives. Whatever you like for that moment, in terms of mood and the atmosphere around your subject. Let's go for something outside. So these are the girls who were walking towards the, I think it's the Museum of Art. And you can tell the sharpness on my daughter's hair. You can tell every single piece of hair. Same with my wife's hair. So the focus was there. Like I said, I was walking in this one, and people are asking about focus. I was able to grab this photo, and I'm using AFS most of the time because it grabs faster. But you can tell me walking and it still grab pretty well. Now, in terms of flare, this is what you get when you're shooting towards the sun. You get this purplish, greenish flare, especially when you're shooting towards the sun. So definitely use a lens hood if you are constantly using towards a powerful source of light. I was shooting some little animals, actually they're live animals. And here is the sharpness that you get out of this lens, the Zeiss lens. Beautiful colors and beautiful sharpness. I'm super pleased of how it renders colors and also the sharpness that you get out of these photos. And I have a few. This one is basically an aquarium, and what you see right here in the middle is a booth that you can basically sneak under and go inside, and around you or on top of you is the aquarium, and you can see the fish. And it looks painterly because I basically shot it and it's shot throughout, so it's watercolor. I shoot it through this whole thing of water. But right here, the two people, I think a mom and her little one, and it looks so good. I'm probably gonna print this one. By the way, if you're interested in prints, let me know in the comments below. I might put some prints for sale to support the channel, and if that's what you want, let me know. The sharpness is great even underwater. Everything was, so this basically was a tank of water, but I like the way it looks, the reflections, the light, the highlights. It looks very painterly, but everything comes out beautifully. And this was a butterfly eating. I love the colors. I love the way the bokeh or the bouquet is rendered in the back of it, and so smooth, so beautiful. But I don't think this is macro. I think this was just as close as I was to the subject, probably 6-7 feet out of in front of me. Now, these are the bokeh balls that you get out of it. To me, they look pretty good. They're not, you know, onion skin, or they don't have that ugly highlighting around. Maybe a little bit of chromatic aberration and a bit of ghosting, but still, I mean, for a 15-year-old camera that has an attached lens to it, to me, they look beautiful. They look great. These photos are cropped, so I'm gonna show you the original one. So this is what I cropped into it. You still take out of the megapixels in the photo, and right now it's down to probably 11, 12 megapixels, 13 megapixels, but still good enough for even printing. And now let's get to the big ones. This was shot in the dark, and the sharpness is amazing. And I love this. Looks like a scene from a subaquatic documentary that I've seen, and I actually saw the scene and I wanted to shot it, and it looks unbelievable, unbelievable. You can tell the details on everything in this tank. It's actually the tank that I was photographing from above, and right here on the right is that I would say mini tunnel that you're going through and go in the middle and have the fishes around you. Now, this is to me one of the greatest photos that I've shot with this camera to date. This is an alligator that was out of the water, and what you see right here, this is the alligator's head. And all the layers of color, and right here it was a red light because they don't like light, strong lights. They're subaquatic animals and they don't like that powerful light. So it was a red light. You can tell that the focus nailed it on its eye, and if I'm going 200%, you can tell this is a 1250 ISO, so it's a bit grainy, but you can still get the sharpness on the eye. It's unbelievable. And because of the red light, made his head look yellow in the photo, not green, and in combination with the water and all the reflections. I so love this image because it looks surreal. It looks like this one was just a plastic alligator, and this one right here is actually the alligator that was going this way, but the parallax basically throws you into this weird vision of a different image than the one that is actually right there. And now I'm gonna probably show you my best photo of all the photos. I mean, I have more to show you, but this one is my best photo with this camera, and I'm not sure, this is 200% zoom in. This is 100%. I am stunned, and this photo was of this assassin bug that I found in my house, actually next to the window. I took photos of him and I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab it and get it outside. And I grabbed it in this glass. This is a plastic glass that has some beautiful, I think, sparkles or glitter in it, and I put it down for him to get out, and instead of getting out, he went on the back of the glass. And I think I realized that that might be a good photo, and I took the photo on the table outside, and this is the photo, obviously edited. Obviously I added some stuff that I always do, color grading, and in Color Mixer I played with the colors a little bit. But man, this photo is probably, I don't know, I'm not bragging, but I love this photo so much that I'm thinking about starting a photo book with just bugs that I'm photographing, and try to find instances like this when I can give them the most amazing look. And this is a beautiful bug. It's an assassin bug that I was actually hoping that probably a small fly or something gets in to have him attack it and take the photo, but it didn't happen. So I just got him. But it's a beautiful photo. I will probably make this a print. If you want this a print, it's gonna be I was thinking about making it a limited edition print, like 5-10 prints. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this convinced you what this beautiful camera can do, and how good it is. This is a portrait of my daughter, and it's still like 1600 ISO, and it's super clean, super clean. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these videos, and I will definitely see you soon. Tell me what you wanna do. Give me everything you got. I just wanna try to get you in the mood. I just wanna hit your spot.